M0FXB, welcome to my videos learning how to use the new YAESU FT5DR. M0FXB, so here we are, the YAESU FTM300D, latest fusion mobile radio from YAESU, and the YAESU FT5D, latest HT from YAESU, and I think they're both excellent radios, very similar in their sort of screen design. The layout is obviously different because they're different radios. Now the YAESU FTM300 has a base unit which is at the moment separate, but yeah, it's a usual mobile base unit, and then you have like a lead where you can separate it and move it around and place it somewhere in the car. So that works well. The YAESU FT5 is touchscreen. You can touch the screen. The FT300 is not touchscreen, so you're using the AB button on the radio. You've got your wires X button here. Let's just go to A, and you can change the mode, FM, DN. The main menu is here on the F. Hold down the F, get your big menu, and back out on that. You've got a back button, and then you've got your sub menu for memory channel, function, APRS, and others. Back. Now if you want to go single mode and have a scope, you can just push DISP. And this is just a quick overview. So you've got VFO, memory mode, and you can go through the bands. Let's have a look at the band buttons here. So let's go VFO, band, go through the bands. There you are. And this one has a voice unit in it. They all have, it definitely has Bluetooth and broadcast radio, AM radio as well. Full APRS on the B band here. Just get that back onto memory mode. On the B band we've got APRS, which is turned on at the moment. It's full APRS, very extensive APRS menu, which is here, and you have to turn the large knob to select things, and they highlight them in red. There's your APRS menu. I'm not going to go too into that, but that's your APRS menu. Right, let's look at the FT5. So you've been listening to that really. Speaker wise, let's just show you the audio on the FTM300 first. Change the channel with this large knob. So I'm trying to find the same channel there. 4, 3, let's have a look. 4, 3, 4. Got so many memories in this radio. Yeah. G0JL. Yeah, sounding good. So, the speaker on both radios is good. They've really improved the speaker on the YAESU FT5. I still say the FT3 is a good radio. Now he's coming in digital, so not as bassy as it could be, but different stations sound different, if you know what I mean. New sort of orange style buttons here, curvier design with the FT5. It's nice. I mean, it's not as rugged looking as the FT3, but it does have these bits of rubber on the bottom, which I quite like. I don't know if you can see that clearly. I think that was a nice touch. Bluetooth, both radios have Bluetooth. I'm going to test the FT5 in the car soon. I've not had it for long. And then mode here, look, you can change your mode. Change your mode. You've got a quick memory to VFO, and I think the reason they've done that, if you go to A band, turn it down. See that, the way it's got memory VFO, and now you can select scope, F menu, and then go forward here and scope. See that? And I think that's because you have to be in scope in VFO mode to have a scope. Now on the FTM300, I wonder if we can have a scope when we're in memory mode. Yeah, it looks like we can, so that's worth knowing. They both will receive C4FM simultaneously on A and B band, but you only hear one. But they will, in analog radio, they will receive analog radio A and B band simultaneously. GPS wise, you know, I've got to remember the settings now. So GPS on this one, you go F menu. Let's just back out of the scope a minute. Stop. Go back. F menu, and we'll hit DISP, and we get the scope, and we can tap it, and we get that. And now I'm just going to remember how to do it on the FTM300. Right, so I think what you do is hold down the F button, select display top left, then scroll down to display mode. At the moment it was going to scope, wasn't it? Let's go GPS information. There you go. So there's your satellites. It's quite nifty, isn't it? It does look quite smart. And you've got 2 frequencies there. Haven't worked out what that means, but there are. You've got the location. Have we got a lock? Well, it's shown some blue ones there, so I think we have got a lock. So that's quite smart looking, isn't it? I think that's quite smart looking. Yeah, it looks like using the A and B button, you can actually change the frequency. That's quite cool, isn't it? You've still got the, see out there at the top? You've still got the ability to change frequencies on A and B band. I wonder if we can select memory. Look, you can even select memory. Let's go to A. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? And then you can flick through your memories. I know it's a bit small, but I think that's really smart. And you've got the clock and the position and everything. So well done to YAESU for that, because that's very impressive. The other thing you can do, you can actually select clock. So if you hold down F, display with the big button, and then display mode number 6, and instead of that, do clock. Look at that, you get the clock, and then you can leave it in that mode and still change the frequency at the same time and listen to the radio. See if we can get some activity. See if we can find an active one. There you go.
Alright, nothing heard. Acknowledge M6GYZ as well, Dave.
Right, so, okay, we'll just summarise. Both brilliant radios. The FTM4, I think they're both good value. They're both under £400. They pretty much do everything you want. If you get an Open Spot 3 as well, they've both got the Wires X system. We try and back out of here. Hold down the X when you're, well, you need to be on your hotspot. I don't know if I got my hotspot connected at the moment. We'll try it. Hold down the X. On the FT5, yeah, look, we're in. That has worked. Hold down. So let's back out here. 433. Yeah, let's hit the X now. It's the GM button and the X button here. So if you hit it once, it's group mode, and we've got group mode here as well. If you hold it down, I don't know if you can connect 2 hotspots at the same time, but yeah, you can. Look. So that's both radios there. To disconnect, just go back on the X, hold the X here. And let's do group mode, group mode, group mode. And over in group mode, you can send photographs. I'm still working on how to get the correct photograph. It's actually showing a GPS lock here now on the FTM300. It's showing me that I'm there. These radios are now talking to each other. GPS here. Oh yeah, they both do full DTMF. The microphone on the FT300 is excellent. Completely control the radio. I'll just show you what it looks like. It's a really nice looking microphone, and it works well. Always good reports on that. So photograph wise, I think you put log, and then you can check voice, message, or picture. I haven't worked out how to get a photograph on there properly. I've done it before, but not for ages. Now, how do you get the log on this one in group mode? There you are. You push the F button, and then you've got log. But later on, I'll work out how to send a photograph, and then I'll show you how to do it. So, in summary, excellent radios: VHF, UHF, C4FM, dual receivers, Bluetooth, excellent APRS, GPS. They both use an SD card. They both can have an SCU cable for the PDN mode. So I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like this. There you go, and it works really well. HRI mode, PDN mode. What they've added with the FT5 is they've added the ability to change the color of the frequencies. So they might, who knows, there might be a firmware upgrade for the FTM300. But there is talk of the FTM6000 and 6000S. Now, we're not sure what that's going to look like, but I've seen some gossip about that. But overall, excellent radios and lots of fun to be had. So thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe and like. 7.3, all the best.